G'day. I was asked, believe it or not, to do a little makeup video. And because I've actually got a lot of good, like probably the best makeup I've had ever. So I thought, you know what, may as well show it off. And if I'm looking a bit crusty, I am. I was meant to meet up with a friend for drinks last night. Didn't end up happening because I felt pretty fucking sick. And then I was sick. Because I've sprained, no, what do you call it? I think I've sprained, just pulled a muscle in my old shoulder. And I thought it would be a great idea to, like yesterday actually I'd sit down and I'd need my flatmates to pull me off the couch because it was too painful. And I was like, you know what, I still have some codeine left from when I broke my collarbone last year, so same side too. So why not have a little munch on that? Oh, sorry, this is Tarte foundation. Isn't that insane? Look at that fucking coverage. Sorry, where was I? Oh, codeine, right. So it said on the packet, have 1 to 2, 3 times a day. So I was like, all right, I am in quite a lot of pain, so I'll have 2. Oh, that looks funny, eh? And that was alright. Had my first 2, waited a few hours, didn't really notice anything. So I was like, alright, I'll have 2 more. Had 2 more. A few hours went by, started feeling a little bit sick. I was like, oh, this isn't good. Around came 8 o'clock. I was meant to meet up with a friend at 8:30. Off to my car. Got maybe 200 metres down the road. So I was like, yeah, better stay home, eh? Get home. Like the most powerful vomit of my life. Literally came out like, you know, a dragon, fire-breathing dragon. That's what my vomit was like. Just jumped out of me. Or like a fire hose, I don't know, but I was pretty impressed with it. And so yeah, that was that. Stayed home. Oh, I was like, how did I even start talking about this? Because of my makeup. But yeah, that's why, because I had my makeup on and then I had to take it off because it didn't go anywhere, so that was a waste, wasn't it? I actually just went and got some McDonald's, if anyone's interested. I've never ordered this. I'm always cheeseburger girl. Double cheeseburger. With some fries and nuggets. This is the first time. Cause, as well, I'm not a, actually I don't know why this is fucking interesting anyway. It's a bit uneven. Basically I just got a fillet of fish combo with some no sugar Coke. I feel like that's not how you say it, because when I said it to the lady, it just sounds weird. No sugar Coke. I don't know, maybe it is. Sugar free. Fuck, that's what you say, isn't it? I love the no sugar. Here it is. Super healthy. Next up, Tarte Concealer. Ultra creamy. Double duty beauty. What do you know? So, just get a little bit of this. Chuck it under the eyes. Oh. Nice and even. And because, do you know, I actually tried to make this video maybe like a week or 2 ago, and then while I was editing, I saw just how badly I had put. Firstly, the colour match was fucking terrible, and my bronzing looked like mud on my face. Not blended in well at all. So, do you know what's even worse? I went out looking like that because I had absolutely no idea. I thought I had done a bloody awesome job, and I come back to look at that and what do we know? But at least, you know what, we're not going out broad daylight, so you really can walk around looking like a shit stain, and you'll be okay. It'll just blend into the darkness. Oh, also, if you're wondering, I have my lips and eyebrows tattooed, so that makes things a lot easier. I do have to get them redone, you know, like a little touch up, because I think you do that on the 6th week or something. So I should probably do that any day now, actually. But I was a bit of a sausage. When I rubbed that shit down, I probably should have worn a lower neck, so I wouldn't be in the way, but anyway, that's my skin. Crazy, right? That coverage. I was using the NARS foundation for a while, a matte one, but that just made, like, it had good coverage, but it made my skin really, like, dry looking. It looked terrible, you know, after I'd had a few smiles and laughs and whatnot. Just really sunk into those wrinkles. So this one is like perfect. I've had so many compliments. Everyone's like, wow, your skin looks so good. You're like the most prettiest person I've ever seen in my life. Like, you're so fucking perfect. I wish I could be you. No, not quite, but I should be. Oh, right, sorry, so next up, this is the Mecca bronzer thing. It's a little screwy up and down thing. I get this, what do you call it, beauty blender, and I just dab it on, because I have tried the old method, but it just kind of ruins my foundation and just smears it away and kind of just takes it off. So this is like the best method for me, and I just think that looks really good. You know, and obviously you can keep going till it's as dark as you want it. I was going pretty full on for a while actually, until that video, and I saw it looks pretty bad. I mean, not really bad, but like, you know, I feel like that's probably enough, because I am quite fair, so I don't need as much bronzing as I thought I did. Yep, that'll do. Next up, we get the blush version of that stick. Put it on the opposite side of my sponge, do the same thing. I'll smile. You'll just keep putting that shit on until you feel good about it. Next, get the old Laura Mercier setting powder. Is that what you call it? Baking powder? I don't know. And using my same sponge. This is a fibrous one. Apparently they're better. They might be. Probably the little fibres do something. Anyway, so dab that in. Thick. I don't want it to be too clumpy. Just try and make it even, because then it'll, you know, go up like that on your foundation, which really isn't what we're going for. So there we go, and I just put it all over my cheeks, on my nose. Next up, going to bronze. So I like doing that once I've put the powder on, because then it's more dry and it won't just smear away my foundation with the brush. It's just a warehouse one. Had it for a few years now, and it does the job. I just do kind of back over the top, kind of just enhances that. Very good. Look, we were doing. Put the jawline, whatever. And then I just do this all over my face. So I don't look so ghostly anymore, you know, just put a bit of colour in to my face. I've learned now to check. This camera is like more important than the mirror. Because the mirror is like, yes, it looks great, and then this shows me all this spots. I don't know why, but it's good. Okay, if you want to, we can do a little attention to the nose. Just a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing with the nose really, so we'll just leave that as that is. Eyes are next. So for that, Soft Glam Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. First day I got it, I dropped it on the floor and they all started crumbling, so I just flicked that one out because it really didn't want to stay in there anymore. And it's this purpley colour that I never would have used anyway, so you know, just take your losses. But we're using this colour, the brush here. I like because it's very soft and loose. Way better for doing smoky eye than this one, which I was using, which makes it like it's very tightly packed in the bristles. And that just, it made it a lot more sharper, which isn't bad, but I want it to look a bit more soft, you know? So I put that on, mush it around, kind of like to make it in line with the eyebrow up here. Definitely, I find it better to go inside to out, because then you can just build on it. There we go, that's the first side, now the other side. I'm gonna slightly, just because I want it to be a little bit more darker, gently with the, what is it, Cypress Umber, just go in the corners and the crease, just so it has more of a shadow. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Okay, we're going to leave that at that. Next up, I'm going to be changing it up a little bit with this Chi Chi copper hot stuff. It's a creamy eyeshadow, and it's very sparkly. Look at that. Definitely better to put this on with a finger, because a brush just won't really pick it up. It looked a lot more natural yesterday, but I don't mind this. It's okay. It's gonna have to be okay because it's stuck on there now. Okay, next eye. Okay, that's done. Next up, eyeliner. That was hard, but they're reasonably even. Not gonna get too fussy. Eyebrows. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this in the mirror too. Oh, I don't know what eyeliner that was I was using. This is an ATO eyebrow palette. I've had it for a long time. Works pretty well. I'm now just using this random brush I got from the chemist to do them. Oh, that's right. I didn't even get around to saying that. I just have to fill them in a bit because I don't need to get an infill of my brows, but they go through this scratchy period when they're healing, and you're not supposed to scratch them because you'll lose some of the pigment, which is exactly what happened. Okay, so there's my eyebrows done. Next, highlighter, Hourglass, Gold Flash coloured. Another tube, so for this one, I do it on the bum. Just sort of rub that around. And I'm gonna go right up onto the cheeks now. I don't know, I kinda like how that looks. Accidentally did it one day and now I quite like it. So, yes. But as well, I would always start here because, you know, you don't want it to go on like a look better over here if there's a big thick bit rather than right on your cheek. And the light doesn't really hit here, so I can't tell how even they are. But some on the nose. On the lips. And then I use this little brush on top. Definitely not the best method. For the corners, I definitely would say powdered highlighter would be better for this part, because I don't know, it just doesn't go on as bright as I'd want it to, but it's all I've got. It's really hard to do that with a finger without shoving your finger in your eye. So, okay, and then using my finger on top, just dab under the brows, and once that's done, use this spray, setting spray. Then I use this cheap Farmer's Old Warehouse mascara because it's like my favourite, and it's only like $7. I've tried a lot of the expensive ones, the Better Than Sex, and there was this other one, I don't know if it was Hourglass, I forgot what it was, but it was like $40 something. And I don't know, I just find this is the same, if not better, because I can build on it. I probably spend longer putting mascara on than I should, but I just want to make them look thick, so it looks like I've got lots of lashes, you see? Oh fuck, I just realised I forgot to put eyeshadow under my eyes, but that doesn't really matter because we've already done it now. So that is eyes done. Final step, lips. So I don't know where I got this from. It might be Chi Chi. Just a lip liner. Put that on. Once that is lined, then I think this is a Fussy Fenty Beauty gloss. Then on. And I am done with my makeup. Recently with my hair I've been doing, I learned it from one of my friends. You tie a little bit with a little schoolgirl look. It looks quite classy. I've literally been doing that every night though since, I mean every time I do it. fine. I might just do that tonight.
So, yeah, that's my look. Hope you like it.
Let's get close up on the skin. Yeah, it's looking good.